Marquee teams scoring off in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to, but this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are. A preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward spot. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Ayton a screen on Bain. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brooks against Warren. Stolen by Durant. Here's Jackson. And no good that time. Good work defensively by KD. Here's Booker inside. Paul feeds it to Ayton. To the left wing. And the wide open shot from Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been at 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Morant against Paul, and finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Ayton kicks to Warren. Paul against Morant. Durant the pass to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's sent back by KD.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Now here's Booker. He's got 6. He kicks to Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. The pass to KD. Over in the corner, Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Now, Bain. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Bain got a hand on it.
And for those who have questions about Warren's defense, there's his answer.
Paul with the 3. A new 14 for the Suns. Passes it to Booker. Ayton a screen on Bain. Booker with a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at score.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. A baseline J, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Booker outside. Pass to Warren. Kicks it out to Paul. The three. Paul missing again. Outside, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 9.
Look, when you're as explosive as Joe, then opponents are going to let you take shots from you.
Free.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Warren. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Bain looking around. Back to Morant. And there's the... Oh, my goodness, the slam!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Brooks misses. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. For 3, Booker. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Paul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Here he goes. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Warren sets the pick for Booker to the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Kick out to Adams. Morant against Paul. From deep. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. It's tipped. Booker outside. Warren the pass to Ayton. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And he gets it back. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that's needed to beat the D.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Ayton inside. Adams defending, and that one's good, Ayton.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Bane against Booker. Drives to the hoop, and the rejection by Morant. Brooks against Durant. Outside, Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Here's Adams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You love the extra little things Adams can do. That time, putting the ball on the deck and making a play.
Now Booker following Durant's three-point attempt. And there's the pass to Ayton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. In the corner, it's Bane. Morant kicks to Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Passes it to Okogie. Aldama with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
That one misses. And that's it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And John.
The Grizzlies, 27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. There's the pick. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. Ross with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Tillman. Conchar uses the glass to finish the layup. Conchar's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Payne's shot is good.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. It's a big-time 3.
Jones kicks to Kennard. Pass to Conchar. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Tillman's shot is off. Suns leading by 3. Ross finds Payne. Here's Baisley. Back to Payne. The pass to Baisley. Fades and shoots. Passes to Okogie. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now Kennard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jones for three. Drills it from outside.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Payne passes to Baisley. Back to Payne. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Baisley taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. That free throw, no good.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to KD. Off target from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
For 3, Booker, that's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Morant passes to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Ayton a screen on Payne. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jackson finds Morant. Jackson down low. KD's on him. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Memphis. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ayton a screen on Morant. Fades away. Booker at the elbow. Pass to Baisley. Ayton in the corner. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Ayton's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Then there's Ayton, and it's Durant, and it's Baisley into the 4-man position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. So it's Phoenix now. It's a 3-point game. Just 2 to shoot. Booker finds 8. Here's Baisley. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Nice move. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Takes a step back. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Suns leading by 7. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker against Bain. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Adams. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
The vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. Morant's already reached an elite level as a playmaker.
Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Bain. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Morant kicks to Brooks. There's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The pass to Baisley. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Bain. Brooks, left side. Ayton against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. He remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Here's KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to Adams. Back to Morant. From the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Baisley. Brooks covering. Durant wide open. He fires. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with the three. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns? Both free throws good from Morant.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Kicks to Ayton. It's Durant on the wing. Brooks covering. KD dishes to Ayton. Durant, the pass to Book. Back to Durant. Latrey. Again, Durant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Durant. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ayton a screen on Bain. Booker finds Ayton. Driving inside. Yes!
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Morant, that's for two. Oh, missed it. Here's Adams. Missed.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
He does not get the second one.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Back to Gobert, outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Outside Durant. It's Booker on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, the pick and roll gets Warren exactly where he wants to be. Perfectly positioned to knock it down. Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago, T.J. Warren was unstoppable. averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Drains the triple. Booker's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status. But he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
Here's Paul after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker, good.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Towns down low. He's against Ayton. Towns a screen on Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And he can't get the first one.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. A nice shot by Booker.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Conley against Paul. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. The Suns leading. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Paul. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. And the Suns get another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's stolen by Warren. Here's Booker. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. And the Suns get another 3.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And here's Conley. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Warren. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by...
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Warren with a screen on Conley. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Ayton finds Booker. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Booker for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Goes up on the baseline. Conley against Paul. Conley, he's open. They get it again. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And Minnesota calls time here. Suns on D. The kick out to Conley. The 3. Drills it from deep. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Booker, pass to Warren. Back to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Booker. Right side Warren. Outside Paul. Lets it go from deep. And Conley grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Edwards. From 11 feet away. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive boards.
Paul into the lane. Conley against Booker. Durant for 3. And he buries his first look.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Mike Conley. And here's Payne outside. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Towns. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Landale. Outside Ross. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. From deep. That shot off. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. It's Ross on the wing. The 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Here's Towns. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Austin Rivers, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel, and it's Prince in at the 3, small forward. Outside Ross. Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Payne outside. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota the other way with it now. The drive by Rivers. This for the tie! And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And that one misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ross for 3. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Back to Baisley. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Stolen by Payne. Outside Ross. The 3. Ooh, poked away. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Pass to Landale. Oh, and Reed with a block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Durant. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Booker. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Outside Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Booker against Conley. Warren with a screen on Conley. Here's Booker. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 24 points.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Here's Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Towns with the ball. Warren covering. McDaniels from long range. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Warren. Now Paul. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. For 3, Durant. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley passes to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Durant pulls it in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Five ticks left in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's powered home by Towns.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Booker, the pass to Warren. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes a 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Warren. Drops in the 3.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Towns with the ball. Booker defending. Towns passes to McDaniels. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Launches it.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Pass to Durant. From deep. Got a piece of it. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Out to the wing. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Towns passes to McDaniels. Shoots over Booker. And that one hits the back iron.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Aiden. And here's Paul. This one for 3. The shot no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels with it. Durant covering. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
32 seconds left to play in the 4th.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Edwards with it. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
And so it's Minnesota with the W.
Smack clowns with mad style.
possession the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now Jackson. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Pass to Brooks. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. Brooks, left side. Memphis moving it around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota with the ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's Adams. They can't stop the run with that one.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Down low. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Brooks dishes to Adams. Clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Morant. To the left side wing. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jackson. Towns with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Got that one up quick. Edwards got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff. Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And Edwards drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Bane, 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Conley with a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant outside. Brooks against Conley. Brooks kicks to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Both free throws good from Morant. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards looking it over. Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
From downtown, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Grant, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
76% from the line a season ago.
And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams trying to free himself up. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jackson.
Not just a floor spacer with the jump shot. Jaren's solid also from the mid-range.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Now Morant, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Morant against Conley. And it's all evened up. Morant's got 15 points.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Oh!
Yes!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Towns, a screen on Jones. Conley, the pass to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he could be the cornerstone on a contender.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Pass to Aldama. He takes it in. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Jones against Rivers. To the inside. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Anderson with the block, and he's able to get it back. Outside, Jones. Shot clock reset for Memphis. There's the steal. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince against Kennard. There's the screen. There's the pass to Reed. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Jones from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David. And whoop.
The Grizzlies, 29. The Timberwolves, 33.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Tyus Jones out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Inside, deflects the pass. And it's Memphis on the break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conchar's got the first bucket of the third here for the Grizzlies. Takes it inside, and then Rivers with the dunk.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Passes it to Kennard. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Pass to Conchar. Shoots the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Timberwolves leading by 4. Anderson dishes to Rivers. Back to Anderson. Kicks it to Rivers. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. No good from the wing. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Clark, the pass to Conchar. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Noel. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Aldama passes to Kennard. Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Rivers. Back to Kennard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Aldama. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected and stolen by Prince. Rivers passes to Reed. Anderson outside. Lets the three fly. Conchar pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
For the three. Poke loose. Timberwolves leading by 4. Rivers dishes to Anderson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Pass to Kennard. They could use a bucket. Going inside. He takes it up and lays it in.
With good size for a two-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Here's Rivers, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. 1:31 left to play here in the third. To the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Minnesota making a switch here. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Mike Conley in for Austin Rivers. Morant passes to Adams. Good.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Towns with the bucket.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Morant drives in. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. The three from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley the pass to Towns. And Reed has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. So breathing. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant left side. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And there's the pass to Gobert. Towns with it. He kicks it to Conley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Grizzlies shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 19 points.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Out to the wing. Towns wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now here's Morant for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound.
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. Shoots from the elbow. Morant with another miss. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Over to the wing. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Edwards.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Out to the right wing. McDaniels. Oh, good on the triple. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 21 points for John Morant.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And Towns drops them both. Grizzlies have gone just 33% for the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Morant kicks to Bain. Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Morant with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Jackson. Drops in the tray.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
And the rejection by Jackson. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Towns in the corner. Back to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep three-point range, and it's Towns missing. Morant outside. Brooks outside. The three connects from three-point range.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get into the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? One or two in a row, two or three in a row. That might end up being the difference here, BA.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. TJ Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And then Morant with the jam. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Booker can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Morant. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Outside Morant. Off target from 3-point range. And the Suns with possession. Durant with it. Checked by Brooks. Inside, Warren. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant, and here's Brooks. Pass to Bain. Durant pulls it in.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now Warren, defended by Jackson. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jams.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Paul finds Durant. Outside Paul. Warren for 3. Counted from distance. Warren's got 7.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Morant against Paul. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And he can't get that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns leading.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And stolen by Booker. From deep. Warren, the pass to Paul. The 3 is up. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. Warren up top. Ayton passes to Paul. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Warren with a screen on Bain. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Morant against Paul. Back to Warren. Pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Fade away. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And he makes a first. And Morant drops them both. 11 seconds left now in the first quarter. From deep 3-point range. And it's Booker again missing. Brooks from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's fielding. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. There's Jackson with the 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And that's part of what makes Jackson Jr. so dangerous. He's great inside, but can also shoot from the perimeter.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Bane. From the arc. And Warren with the bucket on the assist from Durant. Warren's got 10. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Durant, pass to Aiden. It's tipped. Ball against Morant. Down low. Warren. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You got to have great strength in this league to take that kind of contact and still score. TJ Warren, strong.
Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Booker for three. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got himself on the board with a three there.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Adams with a screen on Aiden. To the paint. Stolen by Aiden. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Warren. Outside Booker. Durant with it. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Here's Adams. Booker defending. Kicks it out to Jackson for three. Here's Adams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clock at 6. The three from Bane. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And it's Morant off the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
An open look for Durant. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks right side from outside the arc. Warren with the rebound. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Durant. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play, and he turns it into points on the fast break.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Allie, as always, thank you.
Grizzlies, 28. The Suns, 19.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got John Conchar. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Aldama, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside Payne, pass to Landale. Okogie on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Ross can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Payne against Jones. Now here's Kennard. Tightly guarded. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Conchar. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the Suns miss again.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
The shot's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ross for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. On the wing, Jones, guarded by Ross. Here's Aldama. It's hauled in by Landale. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Payne outside. To win the run, Okogie on the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Aldama. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Back to Kennard. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
Here's Baisley. Back to Payne. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jones. Here's Aldama, defended by Payne. Kicks it out to Kennard. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Aldama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Bazley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you wonder what it's going to be like when Bazley puts everything together. It's such a tough cover.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Paul in for Payne. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Outside Booker. Over Kennard. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Here's Conchar. Hits the three-pointer. Conchar's got 6 points. 19 seconds left in the third. Outside Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Inside. Here's Bazley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
For all the rawness and the inexperience of Darius Bazley, he's starting to show that he's settling in to playing at this level.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Darius Bazley, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Now Payne. Jackson outside. Back to Payne. Paul with a steal. Right side Booker. On the wing, Durant. Here's the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. And here's Adams from the arc. On the wing, Bane. Second chance shot. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix is shooting a low 28% so far in this one.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Morant. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. And he drives home.
And he got his timing down. The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bane. For 3, Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Bazley. Offline with a 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team.
Outside Morant. There's the 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
The 3, Booker. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Ayton finds Booker to stop the run from beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Morant with it. Baisley on him. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker for 3. Here's Ayton. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Baisley. Back to Booker. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Outside Bane. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock.
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
From deep, Bane. It's hauled in by Baisley. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Offline. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight, the players decked out in their very best. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with T.J. Warren, and it's KD in at the three.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Booker with no one around hits it from three-point range. We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Here's Booker after the basket by Minnesota. And the shot by Warren, no good. Edwards against Booker. Gobert, the pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Left side Durant fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker to the inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Booker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is...
That was worth the price of admission.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish open the defender.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Gobert. Conley the pass to Gobert. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Booker looking around. From deep. Another three for Phoenix.
How about that? Impressive, impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
And Edwards with the stop.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Booker the pass to Warren. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. .104 left to play in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
No good from Booker.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The drive by Paul. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. The wide open look for Durant. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Durant's got 5 now.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Durant, the pass to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He kept going. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Warren is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Booker with a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 14 points for him.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Ayton against Towns. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And Booker kicks to Warren. Kicks it out to Booker. This one for 3. Kept alive. Back to Warren. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Warren's got 7.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McDaniels. And here's KD for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Edwards. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 5. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
For 3, Booker buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Phoenix.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Paul for 3, and it's Warren with the jam.
This guy, a reliable pick-and-roll scorer. T.J. Warren knows where to roll after setting the screen.
Outside, Towns. Screen by McDaniel. And it's Towns penetrating. Conley against Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Warren is screen on Conley. Booker the pass to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Paul against Edwards. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Gobert. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Devin Booker.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniel. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Payne looking around. Out left to the wing. The pass to Ross. Out to the right wing. Here's a Kogi. Tie game in Minnesota. Thank you, David, for that interview. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Nas Reed out there with Anderson. Then it's Taurean Prince. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Ross with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Prince finds Reed. To the paint. Got a piece of it. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Here's Rivers. They get it again. Pass to Noel. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
For 3, Ross. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Left side, Anderson. Over to the left wing. Driving in. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. Ross on the wing. No points in the game hit for him. Payne with it. Here's the 3. Baisley passes to Payne. Passes it to Baisley. Here's a Kogi. Over Prince. A Kogi misses. Minnesota in the lead. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. For three, Ross. The long-distance three is buried. And the Suns lead by 1.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
They set the pick. Here's Payne. Off target with his three. Noel passes to Rivers. Anderson inside. He's guarded by Ross. Rivers gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Rivers. Not a lot of room. Here's Anderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Torian Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Mike Conley in for Austin Rivers. Conley against Booker. 54 seconds left to play in the third. The kick out to Warren. 5 to shoot. Suns moving the ball around. Phoenix no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 4. The pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Paul. He's got 5. Ayton a screen on Rivers. Paul surveying the floor. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Paul. Stolen by Rivers. At the top of the key, Reed. Now here's Towns. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game in both teams. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance. To prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle. Booker dishes to Warren. Booker up top. McDaniels defending. The shot's good. Booker's got 22 points.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Edwards. Here's Gobert. Towns for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered by Warren. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. Goes up again. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, under duress of the shot clock, Towns calm, delivers, beautifully done.
No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards passes to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Again, the miss by Booker. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
The 3 from KD. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's sent back by KD. And they get it back. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. Another shot. That shot off. Durant with some nice D. Suns trail by 7. Ayton, the pass to Booker. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Outside Edwards. Nice move. And he drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's Ayton missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Towns. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Booker fires from way outside. Gobert with the block. Conley against Paul. Over in the corner, Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stolen by McDaniels. Now Towns. Outside Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Minnesota.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
It's stolen by Edwards. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. They need this. He lays it in.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Conley surveying the D. Left side, Towns. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Some good, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. Now Adams. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. And here's Adams. Defended by Gobert. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Morant. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Edwards against Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Conley passes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Shoots over Morant. A shot by Conley. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Morant, the pass to Bain. And here's Brooks.
2 minutes.
Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Jackson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Edwards against Bain. Jackson, the pass to Morant. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. They get it back. Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And they're on the break. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson against Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson to low, down low. Good luck stopping him.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. For three, Conley. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of one, a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, a big difference.
Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Morant with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
At an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, then. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. Over Gobert. Bain finds Adams. Here's Brooks. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
To the inside. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Over to the wing. Towns for three. Now Conley. Back to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
It just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Going inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. Adams a screen. Jackson outside. Adams with a screen on Conley. Conley against Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
The kick out to Conley. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. In transition, here they come. Here's Brooks. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Inside, here's McDaniels. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Brooks against Conley. Puts up a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Brooks against Conley. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brooks, a screen on Towns. Outside for Brooks. Right side, Morant. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Left side, Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Kicks it out to Anderson. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Down low. Here's Aldama. Fires the 3. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Reed. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Kicks it out to Kennard, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the drive. Here's Prince. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Tillman with a screen. Jones from outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Noel, that's good.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Conchar. Tillman with a screen to the paint. Stolen by Reed. Here's Anderson. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Aldama. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anderson. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for Conchar. Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. Oh, sensational.
Yes.
What a dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Bane. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Shoots over Morant. Right wing. Picked it out of midair. Brooks drives in. Pass to Morant. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Woo, the whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Morant outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Edwards for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Here's Aldama. Outside for Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Minnesota. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Out to the right wing. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside Morant. The 3 from Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley against Brooks. Pass to Towns. Shakes him, and it's powered home by Towns.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
On the wing, Bane, guarded by Edwards. Here's Aldama. Back to Bane. Here's Brooks. The offensive rebound. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Conley. The three. No good on the shot. And it's Memphis the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Morant finds Bane. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Towns for three. He can't get that one to fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Edwards driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Right wing. Here's Aldama, covered by Towns, and he gets that one.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Morant. And there's the screen from the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
McDaniels against Bane. Adams, the pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Another shot. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Bane, no good. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. And they recover it. Gobert passes to Towns. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And stolen by Gobert. Towns with the ball. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Brooks finds Morant. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Towns from deep three-point range. No good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the...
with mad style.